Robert Hall.
Alright, Mr. Hall. Do you have any pets that you remember having?
Yeah, we had pets all of our life growing up as kids. The first pet I remember was a dog named Ring. We named him Ring because his tail come up and curved around, made a circle like a ring.
Yeah.
So that was his name, Ring. He was a good squirrel dog too.
Good squirrel dog.
Yeah.
Were you able to use him to help hunt squirrels?
He would. My brother and I'd go in the woods and take the dog, and he would tree a squirrel. Of course, we could shoot it then. So he was a good hunting dog, and he was a pet.
What kind of other pets did you have besides Ring?
Well, I don't remember a lot of them name and all, but there's all different kinds. Dogs and cats mostly. I never had a weird pet, like a fish or a bird or a hamster.
You just had the common pets of a cat and a dog.
Cat and dog and a mule.
A mule?
Yeah, we had mule. We worked mules, but they weren't pets. They were just they were work animals.
Do you remember how many of the dogs and cats you had growing up?
I don't know, probably altogether 6 or 8.
Close to a dozen.
Probably
Roughly.
even that many. All my life has probably been more than that. But just growing up, probably 6 or 8.
How did you come up with particular names? You've already said Ring.
Well, Ring is how we come up with that dog's name, and the rest of them, we had one that was brown. We named him Brownie. And we had one. The last one we had was named Patsy. When we got her from the animal shelter, her name was Put. And Jackie didn't like Put, so we changed it to Patsy. So that was the last dog we had.
Has your pets that you've had made your life any better?
Oh yeah, give me something to do when I didn't have anything else to do. I could play with a cat or a dog. But their temperament was good too. Teach you how to be a good person.
And plus with dogs, got you a reason to go out. Because they needed to go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, they were all house trained. So we had right good luck with that.
Okay, next question. If you could get any animal to be your pet, whether real or mythical, in regards to being a possible protected animal, what would it be and why?
You talking about wild animals or?
It could be any animal, whether it be something that is made up like a unicorn or a dragon or any of the other species of animals on planet Earth, like a parrot or a panther or something like that.
I don't know, I'd probably go with a monkey.
Do you have any idea of what type of monkey you choose?
I don't know what the names of them are, but a small monkey. Whatever small.
Right, why would you pick a monkey?
Well, because they're more human than most things.
With the whole opposable thumb kind of going on.
I could teach them some stuff you can't teach a cow or something.
And if the species of monkey that you happen to choose, once you've known what kind of monkey you wanted, if that species of monkey was on the protected list, would you raise awareness about that species? About that species, that way it doesn't go extinct?
Yeah, I think I would. Try to anyway.
And would you try to get on like public television, national television?
No, I wouldn't go that far. This is as far as I want to go here.
You would have somebody else be the spokesperson.
Someone else could be the spokesperson. You, for example.
Did you know anyone that had any unusual pets, like a tarantula or something?
No, really, I didn't. Knew some people that had hamsters. Knew some people that had a rat
Hamsters and rats.
and rats. I didn't want either one,
Why didn't you want either one? Do you
Was it-
rodent-like?
but they looked like rats. But they say a rat makes a good pet.
Why would you say a rat makes a good pet?
You know, they say they're really clean and don't make a mess. But I didn't want a rat for a pet.
Well, that is it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it so much.
My name is Stephen Hall.
Okay, Mr. Hall. First question, do you have any pets and how many?
Yes, I have a couple pets, I guess, that I take care of. They're not really mine, but I got a cat that was left here by my oldest daughter for me to take care of. And I've been taking care of her for probably 10 years or more. And then I have a pet steer in the pasture that, again, my daughter raised from a baby because its mother died at birth. And I feed it now, during the winter mostly. During the summer it eats grass. But during the winter I have to feed it some hay and some sweet feed supplement to try to and keep it from getting too skinny during the winter. And during the summer there's some fly control that we have to do on the keep the flies off of the steer and worm it. The cat is mostly just feed it and worm it periodically most of the time. Everything else, put some flea powder on it off and on. But that's what I got. I got a cat and a steer.
And what are the names of the cat and steer?
The cat's name is Kaylee because it was a calico, and my daughter came up with Kaylee, short for calico. And the steer's name is Brownie, and it got its name because it's brown. And that's about it.
How and why has your pets made your life better? If it made your life better.
I guess it's good to have an animal that thinks the world of you. I guess that cat seems to like me pretty good, and that steer likes me when I carry that feed out there and feed it. And you can step out there and rub the steer, and the cat, you can rub the cat. And if I'm out in the yard, the cat will come around like it wants to be around me. And the steer just comes around when it wants something to eat, but you can go out and pet it. And it don't have a problem with you petting it. It's very tame.
If you were to get any animal, whether real or mythical, what would you get and why?
Well, I guess if I was going to get any animal, I would have to go with one that I could get on its back and fly, that it could carry me flying. So mythical would probably be what that would be.
A Pegasus.
Yeah, Pegasus horse, or maybe a dinosaur that's a pet, that one of them flying dinosaurs, or
Theodore. Well, it's a
pterodactyl or something.
Pterodactyl. Pterosaur.
Yeah, whatever.
And if the animal you picked was endangered, would you raise awareness about it? Try to get it protected?
Well, a mythical animal or an extinct animal is already extinct.
Well, if there was still some still living, would you try to save it?
Yeah, if I was going to, like pick a endangered animal that's here today, I would. It seems a shame to see them go extinct because, like they say, extinctions forever. But there is some work being done on getting DNA from extinct animals and trying to bring back the species that way. Passenger pigeon is one that they were talking about doing. Carolina parakeet, and then they looked at the dodo bird, and then the woolly mammoth. If you go further back.
Do you know anyone who had an unusual pet?
Friend of my brother's had wolves that he had. I guess they were semi-pet. They stayed in a pen, but let's see. Another friend had he had a crow, and that was pretty cool. That crow would play catch with us out in the, would fly back and forth when we were throwing the ball outside. That crow would fly back and forth like it was trying to catch the ball or fly along with the ball. But other than, that's what comes to mind is the wolves and the crow.
Why would you think they might have picked those kind of pets, even though they're not the typical pet to have?
Now, I think the guy with the wolves, he was breeding wolves he was crossing the wolves. They were purebred wolves, and he was crossing them with like German shepherds, which made them good guard dogs, like junkyard dogs and stuff. And the crow was just neat to have a crow, I guess. I think they climbed up in a pine tree and got a baby crow out of a nest up there one time and raised it. That's how they ended up with a crow. Oh yeah, I know another guy that's raised squirrel babies. I guess that would be interesting to have a squirrel, as long as it didn't bite you.